As the world grapples with the impact of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, economies globally are feeling the strain, especially in essential commodities like oil and urea. In India, Prime Minister Modi's government has shown fiscal prudence, managing prices and ensuring stability. We explore how India navigates the turbulent global oil and urea markets, maintaining economic balance within the country. India relies heavily on imports for oil and urea. With Russia and Ukraine engulfed in war, supply chains have been disrupted. However, India's diplomatic efforts have ensured a steady flow of both commodities. Russia is now India's largest oil supplier, accounting for more than 20% of total imports.
Today, we are dependent to the extent of 88% on the foreign fleet, and a huge amount of foreign exchange goes out for buying the crude oil from foreign countries. The only silver lining is that I would say that they came to the advantage of India. The Russia-Ukraine war, the Russia is supplying a lot of crude oil to India, and that is relatively cheaper if India buys from US, Venezuela, or Middle East. So that comes relatively at a lower price, and therefore we were able to save some of the foreign currency as well.
The Modi government's diplomacy has been instrumental in securing these resources, but at a significant cost. The Modi government has expanded its subsidy programs to shield consumers and farmers from the price hikes due to the war. Urea subsidies have doubled, ensuring that farmers remain unaffected.
It's undeniable that India has depended on Russian fertilizer for years. That's undeniable. But I think a lot of the impacts and efforts that Prime Minister Modi has made to really ramp up things like the nano urea, that's going to make a huge difference in the long run. But it's undeniable that India depends on Russia, for many things. I mean, when it comes to oil, when it comes to fertilizer, sure. But it's really interesting to note that also is what gives India an interesting sense of leverage when it comes to Russia, because they are such a large importer of certain Russian products. And that is why India has such a geopolitical importance, because when they come to the table, they are seen as the trusted broker between the two countries when it comes even at looking at a potential kind of further dialogue.
However, these subsidies come at the cost of other areas like job creation, infrastructure development, and social welfare works. The government has had to prioritize short-term relief over long-term investment.
This strong push to put a focus on producing, urea locally, nano urea, actually can certainly help in job creation. But everything is a trade-off. If, of course, there are things that will be an economic hit in for a short period of time, but the long run implications of some of these schemes actually can be quite beneficial. But the devil is in the details and in the execution. It's very important to understand how this is actually going to be executed over time.
India's diplomatic ties with Russia and Ukraine have been crucial in securing vital supplies. While diplomacy has helped in the short term, India is also working towards self-reliance in these critical sectors.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.